Awesome. Okay. This is KSCU, Santa Clara, Underground Sound. This is the band Moonlytz. Woo! Boom! Give it up. Okay. Woo! All right. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Let's start from right to left.
Okay.
Shaheen Gutierrez, the guitarist.
Gabriel Maciel, guitarist / vocalist.
David of Light, bass player.
I'm Christian, I play the drums.
All right. Okay. All right. So thank you for coming in. Actually, thank you for having me come to your studio. This is pretty awesome, but I'm going to be playing this on KSCU. And okay, so you guys have to tell me, how did this band start? Where did you get this name from?
We all come from different bands. We're kind of like a super group of the local scene, I would say. Is that kind of...
It's accurate.
Oh, it's accurate. Okay, cool. And so I started. I basically handpicked each one of these dudes because they're the best. I've always wanted to work with them, and I had this. I just had this idea for a band, and when I thought of who could join me in this project, there was nobody else other than these three dudes. And the name Moonlytz actually morphed from Truth by Moonlight, which is a book I put out, and was kind of like my little solo thing. It was a music I had put out alone with no band. It was called Truth by Moonlight, and then once we came together, the name Moonlytz kind of just spawned from it. We all agreed Truth by Moonlight is way too long of a name for a band.
Yeah.
No one's gonna, people are gonna go to a show and be like, what was the name of that band? Truth? Was it Truth? Truth by Moons? Moons Truth? I'd like to hear from Dave because he has the most killer bass I've ever seen.
Okay. Tell me about your bass. Oh wait, I better not touch it.
Yeah, bring it over so we can show it to the millions of people who are watching or listening to this.
Yeah.
Wait, if they're listening to it, they can see it.
Original 73. A lot of, I guess, gearheads will kind of like know what this is, or I guess appreciate what it is. But it's a good bass. I played a lot of basses, P basses, and other basses, and this bass really does have multiple tones where you can really take it to wherever you want to take it. So bass-wise, that is the bass that you want to get to. But that's my opinion. But
Who influenced you to play the bass, or how'd you get into that?
when I first started playing, I was a guitar player, very very young, and I was I guess forced into the bass player position because of my brother and my brother and other friends were they were guitarists, so someone had to play bass, so I started playing bass, and that's what led me to play bass. And once I got into it, once I got into the melodic aspect and the rhythmic and point of it, and it just all made sense. And as a songwriter, it's really a good starting point as a songwriter.
Do you like the...
So at first it was like, oh, like maybe I'll get a girl, if I play the guitar. But once I started playing the guitar, I kind of like forgot about that whole aspect about it and just fell in love with music, and it just became a part of me. So I guess like now or after that, it's like music is my girlfriend.
Oh, that's nice. And what? That's sweet. That's so sweet.
One of my girlfriends.
Oh, so you have two like me?
Do you want to talk about the drums?
Sure. Well, I pretty much come from a family of musicians, so I started playing very young. Since I've been about 6 years old. That's when I got my first drum set, so here I am, almost 30 years old doing the same thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're gonna become a master of the drums.
Hopefully one day.
Okay. Gabe?
And me, I don't. Ever since I can remember, I've always loved the guitar. I I don't come from a musical family, and I don't really know where it came from. Ever since I can remember, even before I can actually remember, my mom and my older siblings say that I used to like run around with the broom in my diaper, and I used to like be playing the broom like as a guitar, and I would sing "Put Your Head on My Shoulder," that oldie. Mm-hmm. And but once I like came into like self-awareness and consciousness, Elvis Presley was the driving force. I wanted to be Elvis.
Okay.
And Elvis, the way he rocked the guitar, and yeah. So I would say Elvis is the whole reason why I started playing guitar that I can remember. And then vocally, I was always a fan of the trios, boleros. I used to be in the trio when I was a kid. Like Los Panchos, Los Dandies, Los Tres Diamantes. And then from there, I got into like American rock and roll, and been a huge fan of my favorite band still to this day, The Doors, Jim Morrison. So I've always vocally tried to fit in the range between Jim Morrison and Steve Perry. Journey. Journey was another great band. A very underrated band, I think. I mean, they should be, in my opinion, way up there. But, so, yeah, I guess for me it was Elvis Presley, Jim Morrison, and Steve Perry. And I think every Latino recording artist from the 1940s to the 1960s.
Awesome. Okay. All right.
That got me going.
So how long has Moonlytz been together?
Like 6 months,
Yeah.
roughly, officially.
Well, on and off because we've broken up like.
Yeah. Yeah. This is actually our reunion.
To show you, but
Oh, that's right.
You
Yeah.
get fired like every week, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So
Someone gets fired.
if anyone says something that the other three don't like, then they're out of the band.
No. Okay.
No.
I would just like to add. Other. I mean, I'll name our socials right now because we love followers and we always follow back. We're not the kind of band where it's like, I don't know. There's this whole thing where you have to have like a very low amount of people that you follow and a very high amount of people that follow you. I think that's fucking stupid. I mean, get over yourself. I mean, it's like you follow me. If you follow us, we'll follow you back. It's
That's
a two-way
awesome.
street here. You know what I mean? But what touching on what Shaheen said is that respect and that level of professionalism. Where it's like someone has an idea, we will all try to play to exactly that individual's vision. It's not, oh well, I have to put my stuff on it. I have to put my play on it. No, it's like we're in this together. We're a team, and if this is how you feel it should be, then all four of us are going to make it that way, and that's across the board for whoever brings in the song, and that's very rare. That's a very rare thing to find, especially with musicians of this caliber.
The way I think about it is, if it's not broken, why fix it?
Yeah.
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 And then, I wanted to ask about the song "I Tried."
Uh-huh.
Okay, the meaning of that. I mean, it sounds pretty obvious, but I mean,
It's just a song about an individual who is fighting a losing battle with someone who doesn't care to appreciate them. It's like, even though you're apologizing, the other person isn't responding regardless of the amount of apology, and it's pretty straightforward. It's not being respected as your apology is not being respected, and you just keep trying.
I like that video a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, I just saw the trailer, the little trailer. It's really good.
yeah, it's just a little thing we did actually here in this room.
Nice.
Ourselves, we did it ourselves too.
Oh, you did?
It was a group effort, yeah.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think Dave here was the mastermind editor.
He's always a mastermind.
Oh, yeah, I like
He's already,
that.
he's already thinking what
Come
to
on,
do
Dave.
next.
It's alright. But you can follow us on Instagram at Moonlytz Music. That's MOONLYTZ. Moonlytz Music. Twitter is the same at Moonlytz Music. Facebook, just look up at Moonlytz. And
Your website.
oh yeah, and we have a website, www.moonlytz.com, and you can find everything on there about us, our bio, each one of our backgrounds, where we come from, and yeah, pretty straightforward.
Okay. All right.
Anything else?
Anything
fellas?
else? Okay. All right. Okay, that's a wrap. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank all
Violet.
of you. Yeah.
Violet Monday and KSCU 103.3.
Oh yeah.
The underground sound
Woo!
that gives, which, you know, I want to give you props because you always give underground South Bay artists a platform to come share their stuff, you know, and play, and you actually spin our music,
Yeah.
and that's very hard to find.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. And